Congratulations! You just will be purchased your very first home here in San Diego.
San Diego being one of the most expensive places in the United States, that we were able to help our youngest veteran buy his first home.
So how do you feel right now?
I feel accomplished, and I feel like without the team that I have here today, then maybe I wouldn't have been as confident as another 24-year-old has come. Yeah.
Wow. You are a huge inspiration, Omar. You're 24 years old and still actively serving the country here in the military, here in San Diego, of all places in the United States, one of the most expensive places here in America. I mean, that feeling, I can't even tell you. I mean, Ruben and I both are so proud of you. But I wanted to ask you a few questions about your journey working together with us, because I know that apart from other real estate agents in this side of the world, and I is truly honored to have served you in this journey. I know that have you ever met another agent before prior to working with me, and how did that look like for you?
I've only ever met just one real estate agent before, and the full process was kind of a little bit sketchy, to be honest, because everything was online, and I never really saw the guy face to face, and not even online through SkyDoes. The people that he worked with were reaching out to me, so I didn't really feel comfortable with him. But then my brother introduced me to you, and you went us. Both of our families met. We had lunch, and then you introduced yourself, and we had the conversation about where we could be going with the me purchasing the property. And just that first initial meeting, just knowing like this is the first time we even speak to each other as inverse it made me a lot more comfortable to look forward.
Yeah. I remember I brought the buyer's presentation at the table with my two kids and my husband, walking you through that process and setting out your expectations of what the next steps were moving forward. And one of those big steps moving forward was getting pre-approved. And I know at this time, I had a few options of loan officers that we were working with. I had introduced you to one of them, and I know that was quite similar to your experience to the previous agent that you were working with. How was that experience initially with that one there for you?
So it wasn't even really Skype calls with that loan officer. It was just a phone call, and the only time I ever really spoke to him was whenever it was a phone call with you in it as well. I was never really comfortable with even reaching out to him at all. So if it wasn't a phone call with you in it, I didn't reach out.
So fast forward, I believe it was Happy New Year afterwards, because I think he went to Texas to celebrate New Year's, if I'm not mistaken, yes, certainly. Then we came back to San Diego, we reconnected, took a look at our options, and then that time I had introduced you to Ruben Madrigal here with Fiducia Loans. We met him, had his office, got over the whole pre-approval process and everything, and from there, what was your experience in moving forward?
So after that first meet, I could tell like the team was going to be very reliable, because I already first day, yeah, just similar case with you. I already met you, so it made me more comfortable like moving forward with any property, and even taking a look at anything more.
And what would you say, Ruben, after meeting OR and knowing how he was planning on purchasing his first home here, how did you feel the experience was?
I think that experience of meeting somebody in person, especially when you're buying your first home, regardless of what age you are, but being 24 and not knowing anything about buying a home, it's a process, and it's a scary process. And it's very important for me to set that expectation that they can have full access to me whenever they need me. Because I know how important it is for you to get the numbers you need it. I remember the text, hey, can you run some numbers for me? What about this and what about that? And so for me, it was a priority to be able to answer you immediately, because I wanted you to feel confident that when you went out on Saturday or whatever day of the week you were looking at open houses, that you were ready to pull the trigger, and it wasn't like, I don't know what those numbers are. So I wanted to make sure that I was available to you 24/7. So to me, that was important.
Those phone calls were actually very helpful. I mean, he even answered the phone call while he was in line at a taco truck. That he was ordering tacos at the time, and he could go on phone call. So yeah, it was very helpful.
Yeah, I think that if you're buying a home at a really young age, you're in the service, this is your first time home buy property. I mean, You are light years ahead, having to already start your real estate portfolio in this day and age where other people who might not even be thinking about spending money on real estate is absolutely incredible. So, congratulations to you on five. I think you're I lost for words. I think honestly, I hope my kids grow up to purchase a home and in their 20s. But other than that, super proud of you, Omar. Congratulations again. And thank you for choosing to work with our
It was special.
Thank you.